If you left the cult of Jehovah's Witnesses, excuse my French, but you are one lucky motherfucker. You're lucky. You know why? Because we have one life to live. And being raised as a Jehovah's Witness, right? We was taught that the real world was going to happen in the next life, in paradise. We had to wait. We had to waste the majority of our life waiting for something that's never going to happen. So imagine all our family and Jehovah's Witness friends, former friends, right? They're still waiting. Some of them have died. Sad to say, some of them have died waiting for this paradise. This is the so-called paradise that's right around the corner, right? And a lot more, unfortunately, they're going to waste and let their life rot away, waiting for something that's never going to happen. Never going to happen. Now, in 2024, with all this information online, in the news, we see the bombings that happened in India recently, right? In Germany early this year, here in America, all these situations that's happening, all these bombings from these ex-Jehovah's Witnesses, right? You would think that the current witnesses would be like, hey, what's going on? How come there's so much attacks? Sorry, how come there's so much attacks that's going on from our former members? Maybe it's because they're being shunned, and it's not humane. It's not loving to shun people. Now, when I woke up, right, that was one of the worst / happiest / saddest / rejuvenating moments of my life. I was happy, sad, mad, glad, all at once at the same time. Because deep down inside, even though I was a born and raised Jehovah's Witness, right? Born and raised, deep down inside, I always felt like something was off. I always felt like I didn't belong in an organization. And I kept saying to myself, if I'm born and raised in an organization, how come I don't feel like I'm one with everybody else? How come I don't feel like I'm united with everybody else? This is supposed to be God's loving organization. Where's the love? How come I don't feel the love? I felt more hate than anything. So once I've woken up, I did my research 2 years ago, and I realized that this is not the true religion. Yes, I was sad because all my life I was brainwashed. Remember, I was born and raised. So I was brainwashed. I was conditioned to believe that this was the true religion, right? But once you do your research and you realize that this is just a man-made organization. Once you do your research and you wake up, you're like, whew, you're kind of relieved, right? You're like, whew, I'm not going crazy. Because for a minute, I thought I was going crazy. For a minute, I was trying to make sense of, I said to myself, how is this the truth? But I don't feel the love from the people in this organization. What's going to happen in Paradise Earth? Oh, these people that don't love me right now, right? If they don't love me, and I'm really good at reading people. I'm good at reading people's body language. If somebody doesn't like me, you cannot put a front. I could read past that shit, right? I could read past that shit. So I said to myself, all these fake people that show me fake love in the this organization, right? Especially in the congregation I was in. What's going to happen when paradise comes? What's going to happen if I were to approach them in paradise? Hey guys, let's go out to eat or whatever in paradise, right? And if they didn't love me back then, why would they love me now? I'm still going to be the same person. I'm always going to be the same person, right? So I always said to myself, how would that work in Paradise Earth? If people don't like each other now, if people are gossiping about each other now in an organization, and witnesses would say, oh, well, we aren't perfect. We're imperfect people. Okay, yeah, you're imperfect, but what about this agape love? Where's the agape love at? You won't find that in the organization of Jehovah's Witnesses. There is no such thing. But what you will find in the organization of Jehovah's Witnesses is cliques. Not everybody loves everybody. That doesn't happen. No, that's not the real deal. That's not real life. Not everybody gets along for everybody, right? The pioneers hang out with the pioneers. The elders' wives hang out with the elders' wives. Minister servants with minister servants. The elders with the elders, right? It's a cliquish organization. If you're not up to par spiritually with other people, they're not going to associate with you, right? Now, all this time, me personally, I suffer with cognitive dissonance while I was a witness, because I seen all the red flags. I already saw that this organization wasn't for me. I saw the hate. I saw that these people don't love me. They don't care about me. Don't give a fuck about me. I saw this shit, right? When I was in the organization, I saw it for what it is. But I put all that shit in the back of my mind, because I said to myself, you know what? These people are just imperfect. They're imperfect people. And I gave them a pass. I gave them a friendly pass. And I still decided to be in this organization when I was younger. But now that I've woken up, it all makes fucking sense. It all makes sense. And I'm thankful and I am grateful that I have woken up and I left that organization. I'm thankful for that. Whew. You know why? Because there are Jehovah's Witnesses, they are about to spend their entire life fully indoctrinated, fully brainwashed in this organization. They're going to see all the red flags. They're going to see shit that doesn't add up. They're going to see the failed prophecies. They're going to see the governing body leaders constantly making new moves, having new light. They're going to see it all. They're going to see everything, right? They're going to have every legit reason to leave the organization, but that indoctrination, that fear-mongering is going to keep them in, unfortunately. So, for those that are now waking up, be glad, be happy, because you now have the opportunity to find friends, real people out there that can love you for who you are. Be thankful. If you've woken up, if you've done your research, if you realize, hey, I was once a born witness, I once believed in this, I no longer believe in this bullshit. I now know that the cult of Jehovah's Witnesses is nothing more than just a mere cult. It's a man-made publishing company. If you can say that to yourself, guess what? You won. You're good. It don't matter how bad you're feeling inside. If you can realize that, then you are good. You're good to go. Because if you die as a Jehovah's Witness, if you die believing in that bullshit, if you die believing that a paradise is really going to come, and we're all going to be holding hands in the paradise earth, then that's worse. You dying as a witness. You dying as an indoctrinated witness, wasting your entire life away. That is the worst thing that anyone could ever do. That's a waste of a life. We have one life to live. One life to live. So if you woken up from the cult of Jehovah's Witnesses, then you halfway there. Now, even if you woke up, right, and you don't know, you're trying to find out who you are. You don't know where to go, which direction to go in life. Should you join another religion? Should you be an atheist? Even if you woken up and you're still somewhat lost, that is better. That is better than you wasting your entire life as a witness. Imagine dying as a witness in your 80s or 90s, believing that man-made nonsense, devoting your entire life to this publishing organization, this publishing company, right? Devoting your entire life like that, your whole life gone just like that. So if you're woken up, I don't care if you're in your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, your 60s. I don't care. If you're woken up, be grateful. If your heart is still beating, guess what? You're still alive. You're still here. You can still meet new friends. You can still find new people. You can still find true love. You're always one step ahead from the Jehovah's Witnesses. As long as you're woken up, you are one step ahead of them. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. For many reasons, right? I'm grateful that I've woken up from the organization. I'm grateful that this year, the year 2023, all those people, including my family, my mom, my two brothers, All those Jehovah's Witnesses that I've known, and mind you, I traveled in my 20s. So I know a lot of Jehovah's Witnesses. I know Jehovah's Witnesses in New York, where I'm from, born and raised. I know Jehovah's Witnesses in Boston. I know Jehovah's Witnesses here in Hawaii. I know Jehovah's Witnesses in Australia. I know Jehovah's Witnesses in New Zealand, right? I know Jehovah's Witnesses from literally all over. And I am thankful and I am grateful that all those people showed me their true colors, because I approached a lot of people. When I woke up, I approached a lot of people. I encouraged them, guys, do your research. They all shunned me. Every Jehovah's Witness that I've ever known blocked me or delete me earlier this year, when I just told them, do your research. This is not the true religion. Do your research. They decided to put their full faith in mere men. They decided to put their faith in men that they will never ever meet. Men that they don't know personally. They know me personally. All these people that I know in different cities, different states, different countries, they've associated with me. They hung out with me. I stayed at their house. They know me on a personal level. A personal level, right? They know me on a personal level. But they don't know these 8-9 men in upstate New York. They don't know these guys. But yet, they will give these men their full faith and devotion. So everybody, all my JW family and friends, they showed me who they were in 2023, this year. They showed me who they were. So going towards 2024, I have friends. I have real friends. People that love me for who I am. And when I die, whether I die tomorrow, whether I die next year, whether I die 5 years, 10 years from now, whatever, whenever I die, whenever I perish, I leave this earth, I now know that all those people that claim that they love me really didn't love me. Imagine passing away as a witness, believing that you have real friends, you have real people that love you in this organization, when in reality, they only love you, they only care about you because you are in their organization. You are in their religion. But you take away that element, right? You take away the religion aspect, the whole spiritual aspect of being a Jehovah's Witness, those people don't give a flying fuck about you. So if somebody died as a witness in their 80s, and I'm now in my mid-30s, and if I was to pass away tomorrow, I'm doing way better than that person that died in the 80s. Even though they lived longer, their entire life was a lie. All that friendship that they had, all those witnesses that they had as friends, that was fake. Fake and phony. Because those people only cared about them because they were witnesses. But yet, here I am. I have people that love me outside the organization. And they love me for who I am. So, once again, if you are struggling with depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts, anything, right? And if you're struggling with those thoughts, please seek help. Talk to a friend, talk to a professional, talk to somebody, right? But know that you are doing way better than those who are still indoctrinated. Mind you, there are people that have died that they have lived their entire lives as witnesses, and they died. They never knew what real love is, real friendship is. They don't even know what the word agape means. Jehovah's Witnesses, they use the word agape love. They use that word so loosely, and they don't even know what that means. Agape is unconditional. Agape is everlasting. They don't know what that is. Jehovah's Witnesses, they are only conditional. They only like you / love you on the basis of if you are a witness. You took away that element of being a witness, they want nothing to do with you. So be grateful, be thankful. If you are woke, if you realize that this is not the true religion and this is not where you need to be, and that this is a man-made organization disguised as a religion, if you are woke enough to see that, then guess what? You are winning. Because 100 years from now, we're not going to be here. Once I realized that Paradise Earth is never, ever going to happen, once I woke up to that realization, That changed my entire perspective on life. That changed my entire perspective on life. I said to myself, hold on. Paradise is not going to happen. I'm going to die. I'm going to eventually die. 100 years from now, I'm definitely not going to be here. So the short time that I have on this planet, I want to spend it with real people, because growing up as a witness, I was associated with fake people. Mind you, witnesses are fake people. They don't give real love. They don't give real friendship. It's all fake. It's all conditional. So I said to myself, going forward, now that I know that this organization is a man-made organization and that paradise is not going to happen, now that I know that, I want to spend the rest of my life surrounded by real people, because I already know what fake people is. If you want fake, be a Jehovah's Witness. You want fake love? Be surrounded by Jehovah's Witnesses, right? I'm done with that shit. I'm done. Life is too short. Life is precious. We're all going to die. Everybody's going to die on this planet. But it's how you decide to live your life while you're here. How you decide to live your life. You're gonna live your life surrounded by fake, phony people in an organization that only wants you on conditional basis? Or are you going to live your life being your true, authentic self, finding real, true friends, real, true love, people that love you unconditionally for who you are? Like I said, if you woke up from this religion, be grateful, be thankful. Because not a lot of witnesses wake up. Like I said, there's a lot of witnesses that have died believing in this bullshit. They didn't have a chance to find real, true love, real, true friendship. They didn't get the opportunity. If you woken up from this religion, you are still alive. You can still find real friends, real, true love. You can still be your true, authentic self. It's never too late. It's never too late. I'm grateful. I hope that you guys are grateful and thankful that you woken up. Mind you, we're all going to perish one day. One day, we're not going to be here. So, you want to surround yourself by real friends, real love, real people. Keep that in mind. I'll see you guys on the next video.